Okay.
Did you miss us?
Did you did you care?
Because Saladia only listened for 4 minutes. We're hearing from our agents because we're repped by very powerful agents.
Clock it, clock it.
Either way, this is
Yeah.
episode 2 of the Sonia podcast. We're back. And you know what? We're going to get better this week. We're going to get better every
Yeah.
week. Last one, listening back, dragged a little bit, a little
Yeah.
long, little,
Well, you know
little.
what though? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because it was stimulating. It was stimulating. These kids had so much to say, and I'm literally like everything out of their mouth was like pure gold. That's just me though. But
We are here in the comments. We're seeing the hate. We're seeing the love.
yeah,
There's
really
a lot
clocking
of
the hate though.
chatter. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're making sure we recognize it.
yeah, because this is a safe space for haters to come in and tell us what we're doing wrong.
And if it sounds like we're half asleep, it's because we did both just wake up.
Yeah.
And does it matter that we're on a 2 hour time difference? No,
No.
it's early. That's all you have to understand.
No, like why did I just clock that? I'm like, this is like 9 o'clock in the morning for you. Honest,
Yeah.
okay, can I tell you something? When I woke up this morning, I totally forgot we were doing this. And so it was like 11 and I was like, you know what? Today, Sonia, you've had a tough time. Sleep until 12. Like, who cares? Not knowing there was someone across the United States who really cared.
I cared so much. I was
Yeah.
ready. I had a Zoom link up. My laptop was hissing because it
Yeah.
gets very hot very quickly.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm happy we're here. It's a good early start to the Sunday, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
No.
yeah. Did
Yeah.
you get your Coke?
I did. I did. I have my Taco Bell hot tier reward, so I got it for free. So shout out to the hot tier reward because I was like, Mama's not trying to pay for that because it was gonna go right on the credit card. And imagine paying like, you know how the credit card be getting you when you don't pay off the full balance. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not trying to pay more than I need to pay on this Coke. And I shouldn't even be drinking Coke, by the way, because my New Year's resolution was like to stop drinking Coke.
I would like to now say you've now now talked about drinking Coke or were drinking Coke on both episodes we've recorded. So,
Yeah. So no, no, last time was lemonade, but I will say, but
mm.
right, like the day before the episode, I did have soda, and I've had soda probably like 10 times this new year, and we're not even close to finishing January. So like that's like psychologically has been weighing on me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it is. We actually are quite close to finishing January for what it's worth. Like that's
Yeah.
you almost made it a month, so that's decent.
Yeah.
You made
No,
it a
you
month
know
without
my
doing it 15 times. That's less than 50%.
my thing is now I'm literally like, girl, January's almost over. New Year start in February, we Chinese now.
Mm. Shit, yeah.
Mm.
Shit, yeah.
This year.
Shout out China. Shout out
Shout out China.
China. And after what's going on right now in the US, big ups to China because
Big ups to China.
what the fuck are we doing here?
Let's like for the press, for everyone who thinks they know us, like let's make it madly clear.
Oh yeah, fuck ICE, fuck Homeland Security, fuck everybody who supports them. And I'm taking a gun safety class in like a week because I'm like, yo, like
Yeah.
shit's getting wicked. Rest in
Yeah.
peace to everybody who's died in ICE
Yeah.
care. Like we literally got like armed government soldiers who only work for Trump. That shit is
Yeah.
horrifying and it's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the official stance of this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. And I do have my Void card, so what?
Mm.
Run up on me. I don't have a weapon.
No.
I have these though.
Yeah, you got 2 guns right there. Also, just clocking this minion shirt.
Yeah. Shout out.
Really inspirational stuff for this Sunday morning.
Shout
Bella.
out a boy.
No.
Shout out a boy. Shout out Filipino people.
I do feel like the minions were made to be almost a mockery of the Filipinos, and so be it.
No, you can't say that.
Just
No,
saying.
you can't say that.
Hey, this big white man come save them. I
No,
don't
Gru's not
know.
white.
Gru's so white.
Gru's not white.
Yeah,
No, Gru's Indian. Because
not.
when I was younger, I was like, Gru's my dad.
Is that for real?
Yeah. I'd be
Well,
like, Gru's my dad.
I want to meet your dad now.
Yeah.
Very
He
Gru-esque.
No, my dad and Gru are very separate people. Gru was really smart. My dad he's retired now, like a blue collar. He's a Teamster.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. So, yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, he's a Teamster. So like, you know, does Gru believe in unions? Now that's a question. Mhm.
Well, I think so. I feel like the minions all seem to have like ownership over the things they're making. I think it was like a very social commune vibe to the minions' whole atmosphere.
Yeah, can I tell you something? Because, okay, like during one of the experiments, the minion gets messed up. The thing is, like 20 minutes later, he's back in the shuffle. So I'm literally like, who's your healthcare provider? You know what I'm saying? Because it's fast, it's
Mm.
quick, and they're working, they have breaks, they're by the water cooler. I'm like, okay, nice. Like this seems nice. This seems nice. I don't know.
Healthcare
You know what?
provider, that almost implies that there'd be minion insurance agents and a minion State Farm. Minion Jake from State Farm, minion dental hygienist. Do you think they operate like that within the same confines of our society?
So, Aaron, tell me about what's going on with you. You told me right before this podcast you're currently living the best life you've ever lived. Yeah, tell
Yeah,
me about
more or less. I mean, well, first off, all the homies are still in Chicago and Detroit,
that.
so they're all talking about how awful and cold things are. But out here in Portland, it's really nice. I've been going on hikes. I've been on like 2 hikes in the last week. I did my first real hike last weekend. I went to Abequa Falls. There's like a waterfall. We were like rappelling down rocks using a rope. It was like a whole thing. It was like an 8 mile thing because we parked like 3.5 miles from the start of the hike. So I just been outside. I'm down 11 pounds this year. Can we get some W's in the chat for 75 hard? We are a third of the way through, so I'm losing weight. I'm feeling good. Work's going good. I'm just hitting my like 3 month mark at my new job, so like I actually know what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
yeah, things have just been cool. I've been listening to good music, watching good TV, watching some good movies. Industry is back. I'm a big industry head. Shout out the Home Box Office Network, which I didn't know that's what HBO stood for until very recently.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
but yeah, it's just been things have been up. Things have been up. My girlfriend's awesome. We've been hanging out, cooking
Hmm.
food.
Hmm.
We made shawarma a couple weeks ago. That was really awesome.
Nice. How did you
Um,
guys do that? I thought short. Did you like put the beef on the
We did like the TikTok foodie
young
burger. It's like
hoes? Am I
it's like
right?
yeah, you like flatten it out and like roll it up in parchment paper and then bake it in the
Yeah.
oven. And it makes like
Yeah.
these thin sheets of beef or chicken, whatever you wish. But yeah, so we did that. Made some homemade tzatziki sauce.
Oh,
Woo!
shout out, shout out.
Woo! Yeah. So yeah, so
Oh,
life's just cool right now, you know.
yeah.
I'm trying to keep building good days, stacking good bricks.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk a little bit about hiking and how beautiful that is, and how, as a Midwesterner, I didn't really understand it. I didn't get what people were ever talking about.
Yeah.
It's so sick. It's like the coolest thing ever. And your
Yeah.
phone doesn't work out there,
Yeah.
and you just listen to the nature. Maybe you have a JBL speaker.
Shout out
Um,
JBL.
Shout out JBL. Shout out Good Sound Design. Shout out Nuri protein drinks, which I drank on my hike.
Hmm.
Fueled me. Shout out the Eddie Bauer bag that my aunt got me for Christmas because it kept
Yeah.
my drinks nice and chilly.
Yeah.
Shout out one of the homies who brought banh mi for us to eat banh mi next to the waterfall. I'm out here eating banh mi next to waterfalls wearing my Che Guevara shirt because again, we're part of the resistance. We are anti-establishment. Shout
Sí se
out.
puede, sí se puede, sí se puede.
um, but yeah, so that's just like really cool, and I feel like it's a big piece that I've been missing in life,
Yeah.
and being in nature and just like breathing fresh air for like multiple hours a week is
Is
really cool.
is genuinely really nice. And can I say, I've really genuinely never been more jealous of you. Because, okay, so for some reason, my understanding of how weather works is very elementary in the way that I'm like, okay, equator here, and then as you get more north, you get more cold. And so I'm thinking
Mhm.
about you in Portland, and I'm like, okay, Portland is more north than Chicago. So if it's bad here, it must be hell over there. But it turns out you're wearing like a fucking
Yeah.
spinny hat and like having a lollipop and being like life is great.
Literally, I'm the dog, and I couldn't
Yeah,
go
like
at it.
I just can't. I can't really make sense of it because I'm like, what do you mean you're more north than me and it's warmer?
Yeah, I honestly I didn't understand geography when I moved out here. I thought that Oregon was above Washington when I moved here. Like I thought Oregon was up touching Canada, but it is not. It's flipped around. And Portland is very north. I thought Portland was at the bottom of Oregon and we were the top, but
Yeah.
little did I know. Um,
Can I say something?
mhm.
Little did I know.
Like
I didn't
this,
even know that.
and people out here act like you're supposed to know that. They're like, you seriously didn't know Oregon was below Washington? No one knows that. No one knows about the Pacific Northwest unless you
Yeah.
live here. Like,
Yeah.
and I
It's
was
sort of
like,
just like this big rectangle for me. And I'm like, Twilight is there.
yeah.
And Native Americans are there.
And like the same people are gonna tell me like they can't tell me where Pennsylvania is on the map. And I'm
Yeah.
like, see, like that's like real society. Like they got
Yeah.
Philly, you
Yeah.
know.
Shout out Philly. Shout out Philly Muslims.
Shout out the Philly Muslim Tank. That video
Don't
is so lit. That video gets me so lit.
don't play with them. Don't play.
No, I
And
never would.
yeah. No, and you shouldn't. Okay.
And now we're talking about 2026 is the new 2016.
Yes.
You heard this? You seen about this?
Yes, I've seen about this.
At the time, I will say 2016 was awesome. Like being like a freshman in high school, it
Yeah.
was like cool music. It was
Yeah.
like Young Thug put out the Jeffrey album where he's wearing a dress, and people
Yeah.
were like, "Whoa, he's a boy wearing a dress," and it's like, "Yeah." And we gonna start painting our nails soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Things were looking up. Things were cool. And I think that we need to bring that same optimism despite how bad things are. We need to bring that optimism into 2026. We,
Yeah.
we need to bring back blind optimism.
Yeah. Or just like, even the Netflix homepage is like Orange is the New Black was popping. Like
Yes.
we had Scandal was still like coming out with episodes. Like, I don't know, Teen Wolf was still on air. Like, I don't know. Like
Hmm.
I do miss 2016 in that sense. I think that for me, the peak of optimism was for some reason 2019.
Mm.
When I think of 2016, I immediately think of 2019 and my senior year of high school.
Such a
Like
good year.
we were saving the turtles, Brockhampton was like everything, neon everything. We were Birkenstocked up, leggings on, like no
Yeah,
one,
2019 was dope.
yeah,
Bright ass
2019.
chinos.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let's talk about it. Talk about your Chino vibe. Talk about how in 2016, no, 2018, 2019, 2019, you were like, Chinos is something we gotta wear. Chinos is
I
something
was
we gotta inhibit.
I was wearing double cuffed pastel chinos. I was working 3 shifts a week at Expressmen at the Briarwood Mall. My close friend was working at the hoverboard cart outside of my Express, making much more money than me. It's also okay. This is like one of my first real jobs, and I was making $0 because I was making like $12 an hour, working like 5 hour shifts.
Mm,
And then I was driving like 30 minutes out. So, there's little gas money involved. But
yeah.
I was also buying Chipotle for lunch at the mall every lunch break I had,
Yeah.
which was like a cool like $20.
Yeah.
So I was walking out like net post tax, like I want to say like $18 per shift. Like
Yeah.
I was making no money.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I got the discount and I had the pastel blue chinos. I had the dusty rose chinos. I had the olive green chinos. And yes, I was double cuffing them. And yes, I was wearing them with the slip-on white Vans.
And they were
Um,
tight.
they were tight as hell. You
They
could
were
see
tight.
you could see the striations in my calf muscles through my chinos.
Yeah. Ooh.
Um, yeah, yeah, a little knit polo on top. Yeah, let's go crazy. Little top man from Nordstrom. Wow, wow.
Yeah. Did
What a
you ever have
time.
that thing where like were they high-waisted as well?
No, no, I
Oh.
was never going high-waisted on them.
Yeah.
I got my ears pierced in 2019 and I
Oh.
was wearing a dangly cross earring.
Oh
So
wow.
I
Oh,
know.
wow. I'm like, wow, like that's like, all right. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
that's that was you. Yeah,
It was
me.
a time. It was a time,
Yeah.
you know.
I was gonna say the chinos are definitely a choice. I want to let if anyone else is just like, hey, maybe I don't understand what it's like to be a senior teen in 2019. Maybe they were all about the chino, multicolored chinos. They weren't. No, can I say something? In my high school, we were not wearing multicolored chinos. We were wearing like the light beige chinos with like the tapered bottoms.
Oh, like the khaki joggers is
The
what you're
khaki
referring to.
joggers were doing rounds at my high school. But
Y-
I was at a public school, you were at a private school, so like there are
Yes.
different conversations to be had, but I was just like, I don't think I ever saw a multicolored chino. Maybe
Yeah,
you're interpreting a
prep
different
school, prep school. I had to, well, I had to wear a shirt, tie, and cardigan every day for high school.
one.
So I didn't even get to wear this. This was like on my off days. I was like, man, I'm
Did you have
sick
to
of
pay?
these khakis. Yeah, we had $5 jean days. $5 you could wear a pair of jeans. I owned a pair of coveralls that I was wearing as like a fashion statement, like a mechanic.
Hmm.
So it's like a like a navy coverall suit that I was wearing that with some all white Nike Cortezes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some, some questionable fashion choices in my time, but
Yeah.
you have to experiment to figure out what works.
Like who you are, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to I had to wear those busted ass fits to figure out, maybe I don't gotta do all that.
Yeah. No, I'll say one thing I was like a victim to like, be vulnerable with you is I would wear like my ripped jeans were ripped. Like they were so ripped. And not even like the straight like ripped jeans cuz like those like from Aeropostale from Hollister, those were the moment. My jeans were ripped not this way, they were ripped this way.
Like
And
the
so
gouged out pieces.
gouged out pieces. So like full parts of my thighs and my calves were like totally exposed. And the thing is, I was like really clumsy. So like the rips would get caught on some things. And so like it would rip even more to where at one point my friend had to tell me, she's like, please throw these away. Like these aren't jeans anymore. They're just like you look crazy. And I'm like, no, like this is the vibe because I believe it. I believe in that. Like I believe in like really dirty Vans. I believe in like really distressed looking clothes because I'm like live in it. And I was living in my jeans, but they got so bad where they were ripped everywhere. My white Vans were like disgusting looking. And I'm like, no, like this is the vibe. Like this is the skater vibe. And everyone was just like, no, dude, you got holes everywhere.
I know you thought you were so tough. You were
I,
like, man, y'all don't get
no,
it. Y'all are from this small ass town. You wouldn't know what real fashion looked like
wait
anyway.
till I get this Thrasher t-shirt. This is all gonna make sense because I couldn't afford to go to Zoomies and buy like that $35 Thrasher t-shirt. But I was like, wait till I get this fucking Thrasher t-shirt. It's over for y'all. I
Wait till
never
I layer this Thrasher tee over my striped Guess long sleeve. Just
wait.
you wait. Just you
Wait,
wait.
wait, wait until I get the money. I was gonna spend like $100 on that whole combo, but I never got to it. I was just layering it on with like high school like t-shirts. It's like says like my name of my high school like t-shirts and stuff. And I just be like, you know what? Like just look at the bottom of what I'm doing, and everyone's just like still like it looks awful.
Yeah, like, but look at the silhouette though. But look
Silhouette
at the
though.
silhouette though.
Mind you, all my stuff was high-waisted and I have a sensitive stomach. And so like sixth period, no, like people need to know this. Sixth period every single day without fail, because I had such pressure on my stomach because everything was high-waisted, I would fart like crazy. Right after lunch, like I would fart like crazy. I felt so bad. I was walking down the hallway, I was crop dusting hose. And I was like, oh my God, I feel genuinely so bad right now, but like a rock in a hard place, like has to come out. I mastered the silent fart, bro. Like I really did. It was crazy.
All of this ripping ass all day in high school because you're like, but I gotta get this fit off, and the fit looks like absolute shit. Looks like you just got mauled by a dog from the waist down.
Yeah, no, it literally was like mauled from the waist down. It looked awful. And I don't even know, dude. Like it just looked so bad. And I was farting all the time. One thing about modern fashion that I really love is that everything's low-waisted now, so I can just let my tummy hang out. I don't really fart like that anymore.
Yeah. And we got the baggy jeans to absorb the farts.
Yeah, but like, oh, in 2019, Loki in 2017, like that shit was gnarly, bro. I don't know.
2017, listening to Rex Orange County,
Oh
high-waisted
yeah,
denim,
loving
farting
is
up a storm.
easy. You got me fucked up, and I'm like ripping ass. It's hard.
Damn
It's
near shitting
hard.
yourself. Shitting
Yeah,
myself in my 2016 GMC Terrain.
yeah. No, okay. What was your first car? What was your first car?
2016 GMC Terrain, baby.
Oh, shout out. Tech
Elite.
on the technical level, my first car was a mini Ford truck, but I only was whipping that for like maybe 2 months before my mom's like, "Yo, you want my white Beamer to drive to school because
Wow.
I don't really drive this car." And so I was whipping the white
White
Beamer.
Beamer, tatted jeans, Vans, Brockhampton at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was heavy in my Nicki phase. Nicki canceled, by the way. But like
Mm.
back in the day, the Pink Print album, Want Some Mo, bro, running in my car 24/7. My brother in the back seat being like, "Do we really gotta listen to this?" And it's like, whoa, what's the mo? Like, don't play. Like, I was
Your,
actually like,
your brother's like my stinky ass sister, recklessly
no,
driving.
like genuinely like ripping ass in the car because like that was back when like McChickens were $1. And so like I would
Oh my God.
in the drive-through because the McDonald's was right outside my high school. I'd be in that drive-through being, let me get a large Coke, two McChickens. That's
Yes.
$3, y'all. $3.
I used to walk in there. I go, two McChickens, no lettuce, one cheeseburger, plain large fry, hand them a five, walk out.
Yeah.
For $5, and they'd give you the sauce for free, and I'd stack the McChicken on top of the burger, eat it together.
Ooh, I was fat as hell, bro. I was fat as hell because like for anyone from Chicago, like the tavern style pizzas, like we used to run that back in soccer
Oh.
play. I used to like stack three pizzas on top of each other and be eating it like straight up. I would do that like a lot because I'm like my stomach's about to close up. I'm about to eat as much as I can.
And what's nuts about the tavern style pizzas, they're delicious and they're thin, but they're
Yeah.
somehow like the most calorically dense version of pizza that exists.
Yeah.
Like they are the like worst for you. Because I used to get those home run in pizzas, the frozen ones, when I first
Yeah.
moved to Chicago. It's like, oh, it's so good. It's got like the cracker crust, so good. And I kept getting fat. I was like, yo, what is going on?
Yeah,
And I
man.
look, a home run in pizza, like a frozen one, is like 2,000 calories.
It's
It's insane.
serious. It's serious, dude. And like, you had to have the soda right next to you sipping on it because like it doesn't taste good with water. Like you gotta have it a little bit with
And
it.
if you're trying to tell yourself that you can drink Olipop and that shit,
You
go
cannot,
fuck
bro.
yourself. Go fuck yourself. If you ever crack open an Olipop around me, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
You literally can't. By the way, the Olipop, what is that really doing for you? Like just drink kombucha. It's like the same thing.
Yes.
No tea, no shade. Like genuinely to my Olipop girls, like I low key actually am friends with a lot of you. So shout out, shout out. Don't stop being.
Well, I'm keeping the shade on. Y'all know how
Oh,
I feel. Don't be bringing that bullshit around me. At least drink a sparkling ice, bro. Bring that
yeah.
tall, skinny can.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Izzy. Shout out Izzy.
Ooh, Izzy, I remember my friend Mitch, I won't say his last name, in grade school first started getting Izzy's, and I would be willing to trade him anything in my lunch.
Anything.
You want
Any
this salami
dude.
sandwich? It's yours. You want these gushers? They're
It's
yours. Let
yours.
me get that Izzy, bro. It's basically like beer for kids.
Yeah. No, the sparkling apple juice, like the green Izzy, that's boots, that's tea. My fifth
Oh,
grade teacher introduced me to Izzy and straight up never went back. It's so expensive in the store, but I am like, Izzy is everything. You can't take her from me. So delicious, so good. Better than Spelgrano, better than
yes.
like your LaCroix flavored water. Like yeah.
I feel like Izzy was almost like the Labubu of 2012. Like you needed that shit. If you wanted any sort of motion, you brought out the Izzy at lunch. If
Yeah.
you pulled Izzy out of your lunch hamper, you were like the goat.
Yeah. And the only person around me pulling out the Izzy was my fifth grade teacher, and she was dripped out more than any of us. She back in
Wow.
like 2012, back in 2011, she was hitting that Birkenstock, Patagonia, um, LL
Yo.
Bean, triple centers, triangle every day.
Dang. You
Every day.
steezed out fifth grade teacher?
Steezed out. Like if you saw her drip back in the day, and then seeing her now, you'd be like, girl, you got access to stuff that I don't even like the vintage that she has, like
Damn. Let's get
crazy.
her on the pod. Let's
Yo,
send her the MP4 file of this
we
podcast. Let's get her
we
on.
we need her on the pod. She she retired. She retired like 2 years after like when I was like in seventh grade. She's been
Wow.
retired this whole time and it's like, dang girl, like and she like goes to Hawaii all the time. Like she's visiting.
Oh, she's lit.
She lit, bro. Like, and so like shout out to her. She introduced me to Izzy. Like, yeah.
Do you have any friends who've become teachers? Because I know kids I went to high school with who are now like youth teachers, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you shouldn't be around kids.
Dude, I
Like
was
you,
I was
like
a
there
teacher.
are creepy folks from
Oh.
my high school who are like,
Oh.
and they make like TikToks where they're like TikToking with their students, and I'm like, yo, like I don't like this. This is not good.
That's weird. I was gonna be
You
like,
were a teacher though.
yeah,
You
I was sub
learn
teacher.
occasionally.
What?
I just the concept of you being a substitute teacher is so funny.
Yeah, and can I tell you something? It was funny as hell to the kids too. And so like I swear to God, that's the reason why I couldn't do it so often. Is I swear to God, something every time I walked in that classroom, like especially when I walked into a middle school classroom, the kids' eyes would light up. And I'm really like, oh hell nah. Like y'all think you're about to get away with some shit. Y'all really not though. And so I would have to come out like mad as hell, being like, if y'all think y'all can talk right now, you can't. If y'all think you can be on these computers, y'all can't. If y'all trying to get in trouble, I will call the principal. I actually have her number on speed dial. She'll be here in 2 seconds. Don't play with me. And and they would every single time.
And they're just putting you into Vigil AI.
Yeah.
Have you seen that high school or middle school?
What?
Oh my gosh. On TikTok, these middle schoolers are putting their teachers into Vigil AI and making them dance and shake ass and stuff. And it's crazy. Or like it's like you know, if you're like, there's one that was like score this or actually do your fucking job, Miss Campbell. And it's like this AI of this woman like dunking on LeBron. And it's like basically and they're just like reaming out their teachers publicly. And these have like millions of views. Like
Yeah.
they're some of the craziest things I've ever seen. And I'm like, wow, what an awfully scary time to interact with a kid.
Yeah.
Because they have a grasp on the internet in a way that you could never understand.
Yeah, and like their cognitive ability, like I swear to God, these kids, they don't genuinely at all understand what their influence and impact is. Like their mind's
No.
so insular into what they're doing, they just genuinely don't get it. And so it's like crazy. You know, shout out to the middle schoolers out there. Like life is hard. Y'all.
Yeah, it's a dark time.
Yeah.
Is it okay? You just get the 10-minute warning.
Yeah, I did. So, guys, we're ending this podcast. Bye.
No,
I'm playing with y'all.
we would never leave you without our weekly recommendations, even though
We
we did leave you without them last week.
Yeah, but this is we're recommending shit weekly. I hope y'all know.
Yeah. Do you want to go first? I can go first.
You go first.
Okay, I'm going to recommend The Tatami Galaxy. It is a 11 episode anime. It is awesome. It is my girlfriend's favorite anime. She showed it to me a while ago. We had only watched like one or two episodes, and then we finished it this week. We just like binged like the last 8 episodes, and it is one of the best shows I've ever watched in my life. Like it felt very just like silly slice of lifey for the first like chunk of it, but it's so like deep and like it's one of the things where like, you watch it and it just makes me think like wow, like I still don't understand how to tell like a good story. Like this is one of
Yeah.
the best woven like intricate pieces of media I've ever watched for like an 11 episode span, and like the callbacks, not like a single detail is
Yeah.
random or just there to be there. It's like it's really one of the most beautiful things I've ever watched. So Watch that. It's on YouTube. You can find like leaks of it on YouTube.
Oh,
It's
nice.
not a lot of other places. But yeah, that's a Tommy Galaxy. And if you can't watch that, the same dude made a movie called Night is Short, Walk On Girl, which is on HBO
Oh,
Max.
nice.
And that movie is kind of in the same universe and uses the same characters,
Yeah.
but is a little different, but it kind of gets at the same messages. And it's about just like learning to love and accept the life you live, because that's
Yeah.
the life you have,
Yeah.
and how no matter what decision you make, it could all be so beautiful if you really just adopted that and stopped looking at hypotheticals that could never be you.
Yeah.
So really watch that. It's awesome.
All right, dude.
Funny.
I look you might watch that. That actually sounds really fun.
It's
Um,
really good.
So recommendations. Did I think of a recommendation before this? No, I didn't. So this is really off the band. Speaking of anime, this is an anime I think that is so underrated and no one ever talks about, but it's this anime called Stars Align. It's a sports anime about these middle schoolers who play tennis. If
Mm,
y'all think y'all know what this is about by me just saying it, y'all really don't get how intense this anime gets. It's like 12 episodes. It is the most heartbreaking anime I've ever watched. Like, it is,
damn.
no, it is genuinely so awful. It leaves you on a cliffhanger, and they still haven't renewed for season two. And it's been like, this came out in like 2015. So, like, if we can get people to watch it and then people to be like, yo, can we make that season two, though? I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out Yuri on Ice, like, release the tapes, release the movie. For those who know, like, y'all know, like, it's, yeah. But that's my recommendation. I also recommend that people be happy.
Yeah, try a little joy out. Try a
I
little
don't
bit
know,
of
Joy. Joy has a sense.
jubilation.
Yeah.
By the next time you listen to one of our podcasts, please experience jubilation.
Yeah.
Please.
Like that is our request to you guys.